All right, welcome back to Jammin' Sports, everybody. Time for the second game of our doubleheader tonight. We head down to Los Angeles, California. It'll be the 2-0 Detroit Lions and the 2-0 Los Angeles Rams. You can't really build it up better than that. They're both 2-0 coming in. Let's look at the standings. Viking Skywalker is now 1-1. He's taking the Rams in this one. I've already put him in the Ram pile. Braden is now 16-13. Jax is also taking the Rams. He's now 15-11. Evil Dead is now 28-22. Mech is 0-1. And CJ is 3-3 on the season. We'll take our picks as they come in. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. And hit that notification bell. All right, let's head out to Los Angeles, California for this one. The Lions and the Rams, they're both 2-0. Should be a good game here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, Los Angeles, California. It's the Lions and the Rams. And welcome in to another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports. Great to have you along. On a beautiful LA afternoon, Evil Dead's taking the Lions in this one. The Lions and the Rams are both 2-0 coming in. And the Rams will get the opening kickoff. It'll be fielded at the 5-yard line by Colson. Brings it out to the 30-yard line. The battle of Matthew Stafford. Colson brings it out to the 30-yard line. That's where the Rams will take over 1st and 10. Led by their starting quarterback, Matthew Sinclair, in his 6th year out of Tennessee. He spent 2 years with the Chiefs, now in his 4th year with the Rams. So Viking and Jax take the Rams, Evil Dead takes the Lions. Still waiting on Braden, CJ, and Mech to give us their picks. Misty's for the Lions, she says. 1st and 10, Rams at their own 30-yard line. Sinclair under center.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Pendleton in motion. Sinclair hands off to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon plows forward out to the 36-yard line. Lawrence McCutcheon in his 3rd year out of Tennessee. Here's the Rams offense up front. Kyer, Martin, Skates, Nisa, and Green. And then it's Jackson, Preston, McCutcheon, Barnett, and Lovett. A gain of 5 for McCutcheon on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Rams at their own 36-yard line. Evil Dead referring to Taylor Lane Dickerson, the Rams quarterback. On 2nd and 5 in the I formation, a draw play to McCutcheon, who gets out to the 38, a 2-yard gain. Let's take a look at the Lions defense. They play a 3-4. Russell, Ball, and Pawlowski up front. Linebackers, Young, Neal, Brown, and Farrell. And the secondary, Anderson, Keys, Baird, and Hopkins. Last season, the Rams went 6-10. The Lions made the playoffs at 9-7. They were a wild card team, but they lost to the 49ers. 3rd and 3. Sinclair to McCutcheon, gets the 1st down. A 4-yard gain out to the 42-yard line. You can't go by that number. Those numbers are not. You got to remember, those numbers are based off of the the original rosters. Oh yeah, the Rams uniforms look incredible, especially on 19. I mean, they pop on Madden 19 here. 1st and 10 for the Rams at their own 42-yard line. I love these Ram uniforms. Sinclair hands off to McCutcheon again. McCutcheon across midfield, out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 9. It'd be 2nd and 1. Yeah, these rosters have been so manipulated with. I mean, we started using 19 on Sim Season 26. This is Sim Season 36. If you include 26, then that's 11 seasons now that these rosters have been all manipulated and stuff. Those numbers don't mean a thing at the beginning. 2nd and 1 from the 49 of the Lions. 3 receivers to the far side. Sinclair in the shotgun.
All right, here we go.
Sinclair fakes the handoff, throws, and Barnett can't hold on. Incomplete. Exactly, Evil Dead. Broken up by number 33, Levi Cox, the 4th-year defensive back out of Kentucky. Misty says hi, everybody. It'll be 3rd and 1 for the Rams at the Lion 49-yard line. Still the opening drive. Rams come out in the eye. Sinclair under center. Sinclair fakes the handoff, throws, and incomplete. Jack says hi, Misty. Incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. The Rams drive stalls out. And Chris Hankerson will come on to punt, the rookie out of Kansas State. Hankerson gets the punt away. It goes into the end zone, touchback. And the Lions will take over at the 20-yard line. Taylor Lane Dickerson, the quarterback, in his 9th year out of Wake Forest. Evil Dead's funny. The Pats may show 84, but we all know they're 48 at best. Jack said hi. Oh, okay. So the Rams have to punt on their opening drive. And this will be the Lions' opening drive, starting at the 20-yard line. The Lions beat the Packers and the Cowboys to get here. You're going to change your... All right. Dickerson throws, and it's nearly picked off. Incomplete. So Jax is now going with the Lions. Here's the Detroit offense. Up front, Clarkson, Mays, Olsen, Foster, and Sanders. And then it's Neal, Henderson, Jamison, Aarons, and White. All right, Jax has switched over to the Lions, leaving Viking Skywalker alone with the Rams. 2nd and 10 for the Lions at their own 20-yard line. In the offset eye, Dickerson under center.
Now let's go. 319. 319.
Dickerson drops back. Dickerson throws, caught by Kevin Aarons, the tight end, down the sideline. And Aarons out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 29. First down, Detroit. Kevin Aarons, the 3rd-year tight end out of UCLA, so it's a homecoming for him today. The linebacker, Elijah Sanders, on the tackle in his 7th year out of Air Force. First down, Detroit, all the way out to their own 49-yard line. Well, the thing is, when it comes to predicting games, you can't predict with your heart. You have to predict with your head. 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. But he wants the win. I mean, you got to pick who you want. 1st and 10, Dickerson to Jamison. And Carter Jamison 2 yards to the Ram 49. And now let's take a look at the Ram defense. They play a 3-4. Jamison, Boone, and Coles up front. Linebackers, Garrison, Benson, Sanders, and Slaughter. And the secondary, Jones, Berry, Xavier, and Taylor. 2nd and 9 for Detroit at the Ram 49-yard line. A beautiful day here in SoCal, Southern California. About 80 degrees at kickoff. On 2nd and 9, Dickerson under center. Dickerson draws back. Dickerson throws, caught by Aarons, and Kevin Aarons down to the Ram 29-yard line. A gain of 20 yards. He went to school in UCLA across town. He probably has family members at this game. Kevin Aarons, the tight end. The Rams got here by defeating the Colts and the Falcons. Oh, absolutely it is. I agree. 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. Dickerson in the shotgun.
Let's go. Blue 90.
Dickerson draws back, throws, and is caught by Philip White down to the 13-yard line. A 16-yard gain. Philip White, the third-year receiver out of Florida. Yeah, the new one is lazy. I've been missing the Coliseum anyway. SoFi's nice, but I miss the Coliseum. There's just something classic about the LA Coliseum. When I was a kid growing up, I lived out on the West Coast in Seattle. We got a lot of Ram games on TV from the Coliseum. 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. Dickerson under center. Dickerson hands off to Jameson. He goes down to the backfield. A loss of 4 yards. On the tackle, number 90, DJ Coles, in his 10th year out of Tennessee. Well, in my sim season, they are. Madden 19 has 2 extra stadiums you can use. So I have the Chargers back in San Diego. In my sim season, with 19, they're in San Diego. 2nd and 15 from the 17-yard line. In the I formation, Dickerson under center. Hands off to Jameson. And Carter Jameson down to the 11-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll be 3rd and 8. Carter Jameson in his 4th year out of Oregon State. There were several seasons. Now, I used to put the Chargers in that soccer stadium, but I didn't like it. So I had the Chargers for like 4 seasons sharing the Coliseum with the Rams. And then I said, why don't I just use one of those extra stadiums and make it San Diego? So that's what I'm doing. On 3rd and 8 from the 11-yard line, Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson back, throws to the end zone. Incomplete. Knocked away by Kevin Taylor, the 5th-year defensive back out of Pittsburgh. The intended receiver was Thomas Seymour, the rookie out of Louisiana Tech. It'll be 4th down. The Lions will settle for a field goal. This will be a 28-yard attempt by Drew Lyons. The Lions kicker, his last name is Lyons. From 28 yards. Spelled differently, though. The kick is up, and it's good. And Detroit takes a 3-0 lead. 2:43 left to play here in the first quarter, live from the LA Coliseum in Los Angeles. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. Matthew Sinclair warming up on the sideline. The Rams had to punt on their opening drive. The Lions got a field goal on theirs. 2:43 left in the first quarter. Lions up 3-0. The second game of our doubleheader today. We'll have a doubleheader tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern. We'll wrap up week number 3. I'll tell you about that in a second. There's the kickoff by Lions. From the 5, Lovett over the 15, 20, 25. And Dominic Lovett out to about the 31, but a flag is down.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
Block on the back on Los Angeles, Elijah Sanders.
Automatic first down.
That'll back it up at the 21-yard line. 1st and 10. 2:39 left here in the first quarter. Doubleheader tomorrow, 8 Eastern, will be the Ravens and the Dolphins, and that'll be followed by the Chargers and the Vikings. 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line.
All right, here we go.
Angeles. That's right, Angeles. Sinclair to McCutcheon. Turns upfield, and McCutcheon to the 23-yard line. A gain of 2 yards. Lawrence McCutcheon in his 3rd year out of Tennessee. Los Angeles. Who used to say that all the time? Somebody on TV. It might have been Keith Olbermann. He used to say that. Los Angeles. Either him or Dan Patrick back in the day when they were both on SportsCenter. On 2nd and 8 from the 23-yard line, Sinclair in the shotgun.
Let's go. Green 39.
Sinclair draws back. Sinclair throws and caught by Biggs. Jackson Biggs out to the 37-yard line. A gain of 14 yards. The 4th-year receiver out of Florida State. First down, Rams. On the tackle, Kip Hopkins, the defensive back. Like I said earlier, I've been looking forward to this one all day because both teams have got off to hot starts. I want to see which one's better. 1st and 10. Sinclair under center.
All right, here we go.
Hands off to McCutcheon up the middle, and McCutcheon breaking tackles out to the 47-yard line, close to the marker. A gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and inches. Cody Neal, the linebacker, makes the tackle. The 12th-year linebacker out of Oklahoma State. Lawrence McCutcheon, one of the better backs in the league. And you're right. I don't know who made the comment. I think it was Jax. But you're right, Jax. Those Ram uniforms really pop on 19. I didn't realize how much I missed 19. On 2nd and inches from the 47-yard line, Sinclair under center. Sinclair, play action. Throws. Caught wide open. Dominic Lovett down the sideline. And Lovett down to the 12-yard line. 41 yards, Dominic Lovett, the 2nd-year receiver out of Georgia. 1st and 10 from the Lion 12-yard line. Saving the touchdown, number 32, Porter Baird, the rookie out of Oklahoma. That's right. Well, I haven't said anything false yet. 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line, 4 wide. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair looking. Steps up, throws, caught, Lovett, touchdown, Rams. A 12-yard touchdown catch by Dominic Lovett. Boy, the Rams made that look easy. Took them, 5 plays? 4 plays? 5? I can't remember. And the Rams take a 6-3 lead. Well, shoot. Hey, you're the one that switched at the last second. I have an expression for you that I'll share here in a second. The extra point by Lucas Ewing. Kick is up, and it's good. Rams lead it 7-3. 37 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. My grandfather used to say this, especially to my sister. A dog that chases 2 rabbits at the same time catches none. Think about that. It's very true. Stick with the plan. I remember my grandfather said that the first time. I about busted laughing. Rams lead it 7-3, 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. That was before I knew about the whole ratings thing. Great crowd here tonight. The second game of our doubleheader. If you missed the early game, the 49ers beat the Redskins 9-7 in a defensive game. There's the kickoff. Peak 2 yards deep, brings it out over the 15, 20, 25. Isaac Peak out to the 31-yard line. Isaac Peak on the return in his 4th year out of Montana. And now the Lions offense comes back out, down 7-3 with 33 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Live from the LA Coliseum on a beautiful day in Los Angeles, the city of angels. It's our second largest city population-wise, but it is spread out. I mean, when I was at Edwards Air Force Base, yeah, LA was a bear to get through. Dickerson, they pitched to Jamison around the outside, and Carter Jamison out to the 33-yard line, a gain of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now, I enjoyed my time at Edwards. There's a lot to do in Los Angeles. I wouldn't want to live there. I mean, hell no. But there's a lot to do there. On 2nd and 8 from the 33-yard line, Dickerson under center.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Aaron's in motion. And that's the end of the first quarter as the Rams lead it 7-3 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to the Los Angeles Coliseum, Los Angeles, California. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. The 2-0 Lions, the 2-0 Rams. The Rams lead at 7-3 as we start the second quarter. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Lions at their own 33-yard line. And already in this game, we've seen more offense than we had the whole last game. It's a tough place to live. It's a cool place to visit. On 2nd and 8, Dickerson looking, throws, and incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and 8. Now, I actually, Edwards Air Force Base is about 90 miles away over the mountains there. But that's still only about an hour and a half trip to LA. On the weekend, you can go in and do stuff. It was great. 3rd and 8 from the 33-yard line. 4 wide, Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson back. Dickerson throws, and it's nearly picked off. Broken up by Dante Jones, the 9th-year defensive back out of Princeton. They were looking for Dylan Neal, the wide receiver, incomplete. It'll be 4th down. No, I would not want to live in Los Angeles. I would not want to live anywhere in California. The taxes are too high. Everything is high. And it's such a liberal state. You just look at somebody wrong, you get arrested. Restrepo gets the punt away. Colson from the 11-yard line over the 20, 25. And Colson brings it out to the 28-yard line. That's Kevin Colson, the rookie out of Penn State, including the people. No, I don't want to live somewhere that's woke. That's why I like living in Tennessee. Very conservative here. We know what a woman is here. 1st and 10 for the Rams from the 28-yard line. And more importantly, we know what is not a woman. That's the bigger question. Rams, everybody in tight. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. Sinclair drops back. Throws, caught by Pendleton, who gets out to the 33-yard line. Spencer Pendleton, the rookie tight end out of Georgia, a gain of 5 out to the 33-yard line. Cody Neal, the linebacker, on the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Rams. Rams up 7-3, 7:25 left in the first half. Rams come out, 4 wide, Sinclair under center. Sinclair to McCutcheon, and he gets hit in the backfield, a loss of a yard. Making the hit, number 53, that's Eddie Young, the 3rd-year linebacker out of Virginia Tech. And that'll bring up 3rd and 7 for the Rams. On paper, these two teams are evenly matched, in my eyes. You can't go by those numbers at the beginning. 3rd and 7. 4 wide for the Rams. Sinclair in the shotgun.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
Sinclair draws back. Throws. Incomplete. It'll be 4th and 7. Here's another good reason why you can't go with those numbers at the beginning. Last season, Miami had the highest rating on the screen. They only finished 9 and 7, barely made the playoffs. Hackerson gets the punt away. Fielded by Peak at the 14-yard line. And Isaac Peak goes out to the 20. And now the Lions take over, down 7-3. Lions offense comes out. 6:38 left to play here in the first half. Both teams 2-0. The Rams trying to keep pace with the 49ers, who are now 3-0. The 49ers who beat the Redskins before this game, 9-7. Dickerson in the shotgun, 1st and 10.
All right, here we go.
Dickerson draws back, throws, and incomplete. Nearly picked off. Broken up by Dante Jones. It'll be 2nd and 10. That's twice now that Jones has nearly picked off a Dickerson pass. Slaps that one down. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Lions at their own 20-yard line. 6:35 left in the half. Lions come out, 4 wide. Dickerson under center.
Set. 319.
Dickerson to Jameson around the outside, and Carter Jameson out of bounds at the 26-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 4, a gain of 6 yards. Like the Jets last year, their rating was only 81, and they won the Super Bowl. You just can't go by those numbers. On 3rd down, 4 wide, Dickerson under center. Dickerson drops back, throws deep, and Dylan Neal holds it in at the 41-yard line. 33 yards to Dylan Neal, the 7th-year receiver out of VMI. First down, Detroit into Ram territory. Evil Dead is hoping the Lions get the victory here. Tomorrow night, Ravens, Dolphins, Chargers, Vikings. That will start at 8 o'clock Eastern. We'll wrap up week 3 tomorrow night. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Dickerson under center. Dickerson to Jameson, and Carter Jameson down to the 34-yard line. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. Lions on the move. Let's quickly see who they play next week. I know the Rams host the 49ers next week, and that's the Monday night game in week 4. And that'd be a barn burner if the Rams win this game. They'd both be 3-0. Detroit will host Seattle next week. 2nd and 3 from the 34-yard line.
Green 39. Green 39.
Frank's in motion. Dickerson hands off to Henderson. And Henderson to the 30-yard line. That's David Henderson, the 5th-year back out of Louisiana Monroe. Picks up the first down, a 4-yard gain. First down, Lions. On the tackle, number 53, Elijah Sanders, the linebacker. 5 minutes left in the first half. 1st and 10, Detroit at the Ram 30-yard line. Dickerson under center. Dickerson to Jameson around the outside, and Jameson inside the 20. Jameson, touchdown, Detroit. A 30-yard touchdown run around the right side by Carter Jameson. And Detroit takes the lead 9-7. He had some great blocking around the right side. Evil Dead likes that. Touchdown, Detroit. Last season, Detroit made the playoffs as a wild card. They were 9-7. That was the first time that they made the playoffs since they were in the Super Bowl back in Super Bowl 29 when they beat the Dolphins. Lions for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. And Detroit leads at 10-7. 4:45 left to play here in the first half. Live from the LA Coliseum in Los Angeles, week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. Let me verify that. I believe that was Super Bowl 29. I've got them all listed here at the bottom of the panels. Yep, Lions beat the Dolphins 36-33. Yep, that was Super Bowl 29. Hard to believe that was 7 seasons ago. Tell me that didn't just happen. It did. And now Detroit will kick off. About 2 yards deep. Colson brings it out over the 15, 20, 25. And Kevin Colson out to the 37-yard line. The rookie out of Penn State. A nice return. 4:40 left to play in the half. Rams take over down by 3, 10-7. Matthew Sinclair will come back out to lead the offense. Love those Ram uniforms. In my mind, the best of all time, really. They're in my top 3 all time. Those in the Redskin uniforms we just watched. 1st and 10 for the Rams. 4 wide. Sinclair under center.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Sinclair to McCutcheon up the middle, and McCutcheon out to the 44, a gain of 7. Baird on the tackle. And Cody Neal, the linebacker. A gain of 7 will be 2nd and 3. 4:27 and counting here in the first half. Lions lead the Rams 10-7. I'm kind of hoping the Rams win. So my Monday night game next week is 2 3-0 teams. That'd be so awesome. On 2nd and 3, Sinclair, play action, rolls out, throws, caught by Fields. And Randy Fields down to the 39-yard line. 17 yards. The second-year tight end out of Air Force. First down at the Detroit 39-yard line. King Skywalker, it's Ram time. It'd be awesome if the Lions won today. Well, one of these two teams is going to be 3-0 when the day's over. 1st and 10 for the Rams at the Lion 39-yard line. Sinclair under center. Fakes the handoff. He's going to crank it deep, but he gets hit for a sack. A loss of 10 yards. Making the sack is Farrell. There he is, Caden Farrell, the 5th-year linebacker out of Nevada, on the sack, a loss of 10 yards. It'll be 2nd and 20. Sinclair was cranking it up to go deep. Yeah, he got cranked all right. That'll back it up. The Rams will have it at the Lion 49-yard line. 2nd and 20. 3:22 and counting. 4 wide for the Rams. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair draws back. Sinclair throws outside, caught by Preston. And Preston out to the 46. A gain of 3. That's Walker Preston, the rookie out of Auburn. Out of the backfield. A gain of 4 yards. It'll be 3rd and 16. And we watch the replay. 3 minutes left here in the first half. Cody Neal on the tackle. Tell you what, Cody Neal makes a lot of tackles for Detroit. Their linebacker. in his 12th year out of Oklahoma State. 3rd and 16 for the Rams. At the line, 46. Sinclair in the shotgun.
Green 39. Green 39.
Sinclair draws back. Throws. And Harold Jackson couldn't get to it. Incomplete. He overthrows Jackson. Jackson, the 4th-year receiver out of California, Berkeley. It'll be 4th and 16. Rams will punt. Chris Hankerson gets the punt away. And that's out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Misty has said goodnight for the second time now at 9:06 p.m. Central Time. For those keeping track at home. We're going to play Jammin' Sports Bingo, and that's going to be one of them. What time does Misty go to bed? Somewhere around, if you put 9 something, your chances are you're going to be right. 1st and 10, Detroit from the 16-yard line. Dickerson under center. Dickerson draws back. Throws down the middle, caught by Kevin Aarons. Out to the 32-yard line, a gain of 16 yards. First down, Detroit. And that might take us to the 2-minute warning. The 3rd-year tight end out of UCLA, Kevin Aarons. Let's see if they get the play off in time. They might. 1st and 10 from their own 32-yard line. Lions come out. Dickerson in the shotgun.
Here we go. 3-19.
Dickerson fakes the handoff, throws down the sideline. Peak had to wait for it. There goes Isaac Peak all the way down to the 23-yard line. 2-minute warning here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to the LA Coliseum. That was a 45-yard catch by Isaac Peak down the sideline right before the 2-minute warning. And now the Lions have it 1st and 10 from the Ram 23. The Lions are already up 10-7. They can make this a 2-score game going into halftime. On 1st and 10, Dickerson under center. Dickerson draws back. Scrambling. And he'll get sacked back at the 31-yard line, a loss of 8 yards. Jamison on the sack, David Jamison, in his 3rd year out of Texas A&M. On that previous play, if Isaac Peak didn't have to wait for the football, he probably would have scored. He had to slow down and wait for it. Allowed the Ram defenders to kind of catch up. 8-yard sack, 2nd and 18 for the Lions at the Ram 31-yard line. 5 wide for Detroit, empty backfield. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson looking. Dickerson throws, caught by Neal. And Dylan Neal down to the 22-yard line. A gain of 9, and that'll be a Lions first down. We used to make fun of Dickerson as an interception machine. He used to throw a lot. In their Week 1 win against Green Bay, Dickerson actually threw 3 picks. But the Lions still won that game. And he threw 1 pick against Dallas last week. 3rd and 10 from the 22-yard line. Dickerson draws back, throws, caught by Jamison. And Carter Jamison down to the 12. Very close to the marker. He's got it, 10 yards, first down. And Detroit takes a timeout with 50 seconds left to play here in the first half. He's still throwing picks, I guess what I'm trying to say. But the Lions around him are a lot better now. They can make up for it. 1st and 10 Detroit from the Ram 12. They can make this a 2-score game with a touchdown. Lions with 2 timeouts left here in the first half. 5 wide. Dickerson in the shotgun, empty backfield. Dickerson draws back, throws, caught by Aarons underneath. And Kevin Aarons down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and inches as Detroit takes a timeout with 45 seconds left here in the first half. Ravens, Dolphins, Chargers, Vikings tomorrow. That'll be the Sunday night and the Monday night game, respectively. Ravens and Dolphins are both 1-1. The Chargers are 2-0, and the Vikings are 1-1, if you're wondering. On 2nd and inches, Dickerson under center. Dickerson throws near side, caught by Aarons, touchdown, Lions. A 2-yard touchdown catch by Kevin Aarons. He's having a great return to Los Angeles, I tell you what. The 3rd-year tight end out of UCLA. And now Drew Lyons, the rookie kicker out of Virginia, for the extra point. Snap, kick is up, and the kick is good. Lions lead at 17-7. 42 seconds left in the half. Here at the LA Coliseum in Los Angeles, week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. Both teams 2-0, but the Lions are up by 10. And the Lions get the second half kickoff. Keep that in mind. Exactly, Skywalker. Drew Lyons will kick off. And there's the kickoff by Lions. About 3 yards deep. Kevin Colson brings it out over the 20. And Colson out to the 25-yard line. 38 seconds left in the half. The Rams have 3 timeouts. Well, the Rams can make it a 1-score game if they can get a touchdown before halftime. You never know. The Rams have the weapons now. They can strike deep. Detroit up 17-7 with 38 seconds left in the half. San Francisco beat Washington earlier today, 9-7. That game's on YouTube if you want to check it out. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair draws back. Sinclair throws outside, caught by Barnett. Out to the 29-yard line. Bryce Barnett, the tight end, in his 6th year out of Marshall. Rams take a timeout as they have 2 left here in the first half. 32 seconds left. We'll have a football game for you after this. We'll do a college game. Let me check the schedule. Who's up next? I have no idea. Let's see. It'll be Ole Miss at Stanford. There you go. 2nd and 6 from the 29-yard line. Pendleton in motion. Sinclair hands off to McCutcheon. And Lawrence McCutcheon 3 yards out to the 32-yard line. Rams take a timeout. It'll be 3rd and 3. I don't know why they're running. They're not going to get into field goal range that way. They have 1 timeout remaining here in the half. 28 seconds left. 3rd and 3 from their own 32-yard line. The USC Trojans play here as well, the Coliseum. on third down. 4 wide. Sinclair in the shotgun, 3rd and 3. Sinclair draws back, throws, caught by Jackson, gets the first down, a gain of 5, out to the 37-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Rams. They're in the hurry up. We're down to 16 seconds. Sinclair back to throw. Throws and caught by Harold Jackson down the sideline. Jackson all the way down to the 29-yard line. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. 34 yards to Harold Jackson. And the Rams are in field goal range. And he had the presence of mind to get out of bounds. Stops the clock. 4th-year receiver out of California, Berkeley. The Rams are going to run another play. They have a timeout. They want to get closer. 4 wide, Sinclair in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Sinclair draws back. Sinclair throws, caught by Jackson again, down to the 20-yard line. A gain of 9. They call a timeout with 3 seconds left. And now the Rams will try a 37-yard field goal right before halftime to make it a one-possession game. Lucas Ewing will come on, the 9th-year kicker out of Ole Miss. Viking Skywalker, just kick it. They will. I'm sure they will. This will be from 37 yards. Ewing in his 9th year, all 9 years with the Rams. You don't see kickers last a long time with one team very often. But he's a pretty consistent kicker. From 37 yards. Snap, kick is up. And the kick is good. We go to halftime. Lions lead it over the Rams, 17-10 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, Los Angeles, California. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. The 2-0 Lions, the 2-0 Rams. Lions lead it 17-10 as we start the third quarter. And the Rams will kick off to start quarter number 3. Chris Hankerson does the kickoff duties. He's the punter. There's the kickoff. About 4 yards deep. Isaac Peak brings it out over the 20. Peak brings it out to the 28-yard line in his 4th year out of Montana. Isaac Peak. The Montana Grizzly. 1st and 10 Detroit. .757 left to play in the third quarter on a beautiful, bright, sunny day in Los Angeles. It's always a bright, sunny day in Los Angeles. Lions come out 1st and 10, up by 7, trying to make it a 2-score game again. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson draws back, throws, and caught by Phillip White. 7 yards out to the 35-yard line. And that'll bring up 2nd and 3. Dante Jones on the tackle for the Rams. Lions have it at their own 35. Dickerson has not thrown a pick today. He's thrown 4 so far this season. Dickerson in the shotgun, 2nd and 3. Dickerson back, throws, caught by Phillip White again. And White 10 yards out to the 45-yard line. Another Lions first down. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead, Jacksonia, and Viking Skywalker here tonight. Great to have everybody here on this Monday night, the second half of our doubleheader. It's been a California Monday. We were up in Santa Clara, now we're in Los Angeles. First and 10 Detroit at their own 45. In the I formation. Banks in motion. Dickerson hands off to Henderson. And Henderson gets a yard. David Henderson. Santonio Benson, the linebacker, on the tackle in his third year out of Tennessee. It'll bring up 2nd and 9 for Detroit at their own 46. Lions come out 4 wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson draws back. Steps up, throws, and incomplete. He overthrew his receiver, and that'll bring up 3rd and 9. Looking for Carter Jameson. 3rd and 9 for the Lions at the Detroit 46-yard line. Rams trying to get a stop. Dickerson in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Sets up a screen pass to Jameson, but it doesn't fool the Rams. It's a fumble. And a Lion came up with it. But it's going to be a loss of yardage, a loss of 3 back to the 42-yard line. It'll be 4th and 12. Dickerson coughed it up. He took a shot from Elijah Sanders. And the Lions are fortunate an offensive lineman picked it up. The right guard, John Mays, picked it up. That ball was clearly out. It'll be 4th down. Jeremiah Restrepo will come in to punt in his 11th year out of James Madison. So the Rams get the stop they needed. Restrepo gets the punt away. From the 12, Colson on the return. And Kevin Colson out to the 25-yard line. First down, Rams. Matthew Sinclair comes back out. 5:49 left to play in the third quarter. Lions up 17-10. The battle of unbeatens. They're both 2-0. It's been a pretty good game so far. I can't complain. Let's see if the Rams can tie it up. This could be a playoff preview. You never know. We're only in week 3, so. In the offset eye, 1st and 10. Sinclair draws back. Sinclair throws. Caught by Bryce Barnett. 9 yards or 8 yards out to the 33-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 2. .533 and counting. 2nd and 2 from the 33-yard line. Sinclair under center. Sinclair, play action, rolls out, throws, gets it out to McCutcheon, turns upfield. Lawrence McCutcheon all the way down to the Detroit 44-yard line. 23 yards for Lawrence McCutcheon on the catch and run down to the Lion 44-yard line. Rams on the move, trying to tie this one up. This would be the Fox doubleheader game that most of the country would see in the late window. Just saying. The Saints and Cardinals and the Redskins and 49ers would get smaller viewership. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair fakes the handoff, rolls out, throws deep. Barnett. He does not hold on. Incomplete. Isaac Hopkins broke up the pass. The 4th-year defensive back out of the University of Miami. Isaac Hopkins broke up that pass. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Rams at the Lion 44-yard line. Rams come out. Sinclair in the shotgun.
Hurry up, here we go.
Sinclair to Preston. And Walker Preston picks up 3 to the 41-yard line to bring up 3rd and 7. On the tackle, number 53, Eddie Young, the linebacker. And now a big 3rd down for the Rams, 3rd and 7 at the Lion 41-yard line. Rams come out 4 wide. Sinclair in the shotgun. Single back. Sinclair looking, throws, caught by Jackson down to the 31-yard line. Harold Jackson, 10 yards. 1st down, Rams. On the tackle, Porter Baird, the rookie out of Baylor. But it's a 1st down for Los Angeles. 4:13 and counting. We're in the 3rd quarter. Rams come out. Spread everybody wide. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair fakes the handoff, throws down the middle, wide open. Randy Fields down to the 6-yard line, a gain of 25. The 2nd-year tight end out of Air Force. He was wide open like nobody's business. Somebody forgot to cover him down the middle of the field. 1st and goal, Rams at the 6-yard line. He was probably surprised by how wide open he was. 1st and goal from the 6. Rams come out. Sinclair under center.
All right, here we go. 319. 319.
Bertelsen in motion. Sinclair to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon battles forward and gets down to the 2-yard line, a gain of 4 yards. Young on the tackle again. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 2. 3:10 and counting. Rams trying to tie this one up. Detroit trying to get a goal line stand here. From the 2-yard line, Rams come out, single back. Everybody in tight. Sinclair to McCutcheon. Down to the 1. Didn't quite get in. Stephen Brown, the rookie linebacker out of LSU, on the tackle. A 1-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line for the Rams. Can the Rams punch it in and tie this game up? 3 to the near side. Sinclair back to throw. Sinclair rolls out, throws, caught by DeShields. Touchdown, Rams. James DeShields, a 1-yard touchdown catch. The 9th-year receiver out of Fresno State. And Viking Skywalker says, we're back. The Rams have erased a 10-point deficit. They can tie it up now with the extra point. Lucas Ewing for the PAT. Kick is up, and it's good. We're tied at 17 with 2:29 left in the 3rd quarter. This game is good as advertised. The 2-0 Lions, the 2-0 Rams. We're tied at 17 in the 3rd quarter. Here at Jammin' Sports from the LA Coliseum in Los Angeles, week 3. I knew this would be a good game, and it has not disappointed. And now Chris Hankerson will kick off. We're still in the 3rd quarter. There's still a lot of football to be played here. There's the kickoff. About 3 yards deep. Peak brings it out over the 15, 20, 25. And Isaac Peak out to the 31-yard line. 1st down, Detroit. Dickerson comes back out. 2:24 left in the 3rd quarter. We're tied at 17. Dickerson has quietly put together a pretty good day, over 200 yards throwing. If you're wondering, the record is 474 passing. Dan Fouts all the way back in sim season number 2. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson looking. Dickerson throws, caught by Kevin Ahrens. Out to the 40-yard line, a gain of 9. And that'll bring up 2nd and 1. There's only a few records I keep up with. Rushing and passing are one of them. Touchdown passes per game is another one. Single game records. I don't keep track of season records. 2nd and 1. Aaron's in motion. Dickerson hands off to Jamison. And Carter Jamison out to the 41-yard line. A gain of a yard. That'll be a first down. Hindsight being 2020 all the way back in sim season 1. I should have started keeping track of season records to know who the all-time leading rusher is and all that. That's just a lot of work, though. I don't have a crack staff team here keeping up with stuff. It's just me. 1st and 10, Lions from the 41-yard line. 4 wide. Dickerson under center. Dickerson to Jamison and Carter Jamison. 2 yards out to the 43-yard line. Santonio Benson on the tackles. The linebacker. We're coming up on a minute left here in the 3rd quarter. We're tied at 17. 2nd and 8 for the Lions at their own 43-yard line. 4 wide for Detroit. Dickerson under center. Dickerson pump fakes. Hands off to Jamison. And Jamison gets 2 to the 45. And that'll bring up 3rd and 6. Santonio Benson again on the tackle. We're down to 40 seconds remaining. 3rd and 6 for Detroit. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson drops back. Throws and overthrows a wide open receiver. He was looking for Philip White was the receiver. It'll be 4th down. Detroit will have to punt. 4th and 6 from their own 45. Boy, momentum has shifted in this game. Jeremiah Restrepo back to punt. Gets the punt away. And that's going to drop. Oh, nice punt by Restrepo down at the 2-yard line. Beautiful punt. The 11th year punter out of James Madison. And we established, I think last week, that James Madison is a college in Virginia. Thus the name. Evil Dead helped me out with that one. Rams take over at their own 2. Sinclair will come back out to lead the offense. 19 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Rams come out in the I formation. Got to watch out for the safety now. Sinclair to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon breaks a tackle. And after all that, gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. As Young makes the tackle there, number 53. And that will take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We're tied at 17 here at Jammin' Sports. Back at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. Lions and Rams are tied at 17. A battle of 2-0 teams. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Rams at their own 2-yard line as we start the 4th quarter. Rams are backed up big time. Lions would love to get a turnover or a safety here. Rams come out. Sinclair in the shotgun. On 2nd and 10. Fields in motion. Sinclair hands off to McCutcheon. And a draw play, and McCutcheon all the way out to the 19-yard line. a 17-yard gain by Lawrence McCutcheon. And the offensive line did a great job. And that gives the Rams some breathing room out to the 19-yard line. First down, Los Angeles. McCutcheon has turned into a great back in his third year out of Tennessee. He helped lead the Rams to the Super Bowl 2 seasons ago when they lost to the Ravens. Rams missed the playoffs last season. First and 10 for the 19. Sinclair to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon a yard out to the 20-yard line. On the tackle there, number 93, Jerry Ball, in his 14th year out of Nebraska. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 20-yard line. A little over 7 minutes left to play in regulation. Sinclair under center. Pendleton in motion. Sinclair to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon picks up the first down, gets outside. He's down the sideline. All the way out to the 43-yard line. 37 yards. McCutcheon goes over 100 yards on the day. And the Rams are in Detroit territory. There was a Lion there at the very end that saved the touchdown. I didn't pick up the number. First and 10 Rams at the Lion 43-yard line. In the offset eyes, Sinclair under center. Sinclair to McCutcheon. Gets outside. McCutcheon gets another first down. Out to the 32, a gain of 11. It's McCutcheon left, McCutcheon right, and McCutcheon up the middle. Eddie Brown on the tackle. Stephen Brown, I'm sorry. The rookie out of LSU. First and 10 Rams now at the Lion 32-yard line. 6 minutes left. Everybody in. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair back. Throws. Caught by Barnett. Escapes the tackle. Barnett's in for the touchdown. A 32-yard touchdown catch by Bryce Barnett, the 6th-year tight end out of Marshall. And the Rams have scored 16 unanswered points. About to be 17. Rams were down 17-7. And now they're about to go up by 7. Lucas Ewing for the extra point. Snap kick. It's good. Rams lead by 7, 24-17. 17 unanswered points for the Rams. 5:49 left to play. Still a lot of time left. Plenty of time for Detroit to tie it up here at the LA Coliseum in Los Angeles. It's been quite the game. Rams host the 49ers next week, and Detroit will host Seattle next week. I would not be surprised if both these teams make the playoffs in some form or fashion. I know we're only in week 3, but these are two pretty good teams here. Chris Hankerson will kick off. From the 7, Neal on the return over the 20, 25, 30, and Dylan Neal out to the 34-yard line. It's a pretty good return. And now Detroit with 5:44 left, down by 7. Let's see if Dickerson can tie it up, possibly send this game to overtime. Taylor Lane Dickerson in his 9th year out of Wake Forest comes back out to lead the Lions offense. On 1st and 10. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson draws back. In trouble, throws. Caught by Isaac Peak all the way out to the 40-yard line. 26 yards to Isaac Peak. That'll be a Detroit first down into Ram territory. Fourth-year receiver out of Montana. Both teams can move the ball. Dante Jones on the tackle for the Rams, but Detroit is in field goal range. Plenty of time left. No need for Detroit to hurry here. 5:24 and counting. They have it first and 10 at the Ram 40-yard line. 4 wide for Detroit. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson draws back. Dickerson throws deep downfield, and Dante Jones knocks it away. It was intended for Jamison. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. That'll stop the clock with 5:06 left. Lions come out, 2nd and 10 from the Ram 40-yard line. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson draws back. Dickerson rolls out, in trouble. Escapes the sack, throws downfield, and Jamison can't make the catch. Santonio Benson knocked the ball away, the linebacker. That was a great effort by Dickerson, avoiding the sack, keeping his feet. And now it'll be 3rd and 10. Watch this. The linebacker didn't wrap up. Randy Garrison, the linebacker, didn't wrap up. .458 left. Rams up 24-17. It's 3rd and 10 for the Lions now at the Ram 40-yard line. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson draws back. Steps up. Throws, and Grayson on the sideline down to the 17-yard line. A 23-yard catch by Avery Grayson, the 4th-year receiver out of New Mexico State. First down, Lions. You definitely got both feet in. The Lions are now deeper in Ram territory. 4:53 left. 1st and 10 from the Rams 17-yard line. Lions come out in the I formation. Dickerson under center. Dickerson to Jamison, and Jamison picks up a yard. That's it. It'll be 2nd and 9. Will Boone on the tackle in his 10th year at Louisiana Monroe. Clock is moving. 4:35 and counting. It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Lions at the Rams 16-yard line. 4 wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson back. Dickerson gets sacked back at the 25-yard line. A loss of 9. The sack made by number 54, Charlie Slaughter, the rookie linebacker out of Boston College. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 17 for Detroit. This one going down to the wire. Third and 17 for the Lions at the Ram 25-yard line. We're coming up on 4 minutes left. 3 receivers to the near side. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson drops back. Dickerson throws outside, caught by Jamison. Well shy of the marker, though. He only picks up 2 yards. Rashard Berry, the safety, on the tackle. It'll be 4th and 15. With 3:52 left, the Lions will probably kick the field goal. I would be surprised if they went for it. They have time to get a defensive stop. They'll send out Drew Lyons. This will be from 40 yards. snap. Kick is up. And it's good. Rams lead is now 24-20 with 3:48 left. Lions are hoping their defense can get a stop. Detroit will still need a touchdown if they get the ball back. They're down by 4. Sinclair warming up on the sideline for Los Angeles. Rams up 24-20. And now Drew Lyons will kick off. Detroit's defense needs to force a 3 and out, or better yet, get a turnover. The kickoff by Lyons. From the 2-yard line, Dominic Lovett over the 15, 20, 25. And Dominic Lovett, a nice return out to the 33-yard line. First down, Rams. 3:43 left. McCutcheon, 137 all-purpose yards. He's had a big day. Rams need to string together a couple of first downs here, eat up some time. Rams come out, 1st and 10. 4 receivers set wide. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair fakes the handoff, looks downfield, throws outside, caught by Preston. He doesn't get much. 3 yards out to the 36-yard line. Bryce Anderson on the tackle in his 8th year out of Georgia. They stay in bounds. They keep the clock moving. 3:27 and counting. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Rams. Clock is moving. 3:22. Rams have it at their own 36. 2nd and 7. We're down to 3 minutes. Rams are taking their time. Sinclair under center. Sinclair to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon out to the 39, a gain of 3. And that'll bring up 3rd and 4. So this is a huge 3rd down coming up. 2:45 and counting. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. Rams up 24-20. 4 wide for the Rams. They're running the clock down as far as they can go. Sinclair back to throw. Throws. Gets it out to Lovett. They pick up the first down. Out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 8 yards. First down, Rams. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Rams up 24-20 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to the LA Coliseum. 2 minutes left. The Rams just got a huge first down. Detroit will start using their timeouts. 1st and 10 for the Rams at their own 47-yard line. A 4-point lead for Los Angeles, as the Rams are trying to put this one away. And that would make for a big showdown next week. Rams 49ers, that both be 3-0. Sinclair under center, 1st and 10. Hands off to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon 2 yards out to the 49. Detroit will take a timeout. 1:57 left. Lions have 2 timeouts remaining. Don't forget, doubleheader tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern. It'll be the Ravens and the Dolphins from Miami. And then we'll have the Chargers and the Vikings from Minneapolis. Our Sunday night and Monday night games tomorrow night will wrap up week 3 of the schedule tomorrow night, starting at 8 o'clock Eastern time. We hope you join us. On 2nd and 8, Sinclair under center. Sinclair to McCutcheon. They keep it on the ground. And McCutcheon 4 yards out to the 47-yard line. And that'll bring up 3rd and 4. Lions take a timeout. Oh, the Rams had to call timeout. They had an injury. And that works in Detroit's favor. There was an injury timeout on the play. That cost the Rams a timeout. Detroit didn't have to take one. Well, that could be huge. If the Lions can get a stop here, they'd have a timeout in their back pocket. 3rd and 4. Rams at the Lion 47-yard line. Sinclair under center.
Here we go. 319. 319.
Pendleton in motion. Sinclair to McCutcheon. And I don't think he got the first down. Lions take a timeout. He came up short of the marker. Now they're saying it was no gain. It'll be 4th and 4. Well, he got a bad spot if there was no gain. I thought he almost picked up the first down. That was a horrendous spot. I still think he was short anyway. Detroit's going to get the ball back with one timeout, with 1:48 left. They need a touchdown, though. But the Lions are going to have... It looked like he got 3 yards on that. Hankerson back to punt, gets the punt away. And that's out of bounds at the 19. 1:44 left. And the Lions have a timeout. But they're down by 4. They need a touchdown. Can the Lions come back and pull this one out? Taylor Lane Dickerson, the quarterback. He has not thrown a pick today. Look for the Lions to use the hurry-up offense. This is what sets 19 apart. What's coming up? The hurry-up offense. If this was Madden 25, the Lions would have no chance. 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line, 4 wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson back. Dickerson throws and caught by Phillip White. Out to the 40-yard line, a gain of 21. Lions go to the hurry-up. They want to hold on to that timeout. From the 40-yard line, Dickerson back to throw. Looking, throws, and caught by Aarons. No, yes, he does catch it. Down to the 38-yard line. And that's going to be a gain of 22. They stay in the hurry-up. 1st and 10, Dickerson in the gun. Dickerson back. Dickerson throws. Wide open, Isaac Peak. Down to the 23-yard line. A gain of 15. They stay in the hurry-up. We're down to a minute left. Dickerson in the shotgun, back to throw. Throws, caught by Peak, down to the 4-yard line. A gain of 19. They stay in the hurry-up. 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. What a drive. And now Dickerson spikes the ball. They want to slow it down. They want to call a play in the huddle. 46 seconds left. Oh my goodness. From the 19-yard line in 4 plays, down to the 4-yard line. They want to call a play. They want to swap out personnel. 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. Dickerson in the shotgun. 2nd and goal. Dickerson back. Dickerson throws. Caught by Aarons. Touchdown, Detroit. A 4-yard touchdown catch. And the Lions go up 26-24. A tale of 2 reactions right there, Jax and Viking Skywalker. What a drive by Detroit. That's what sets 19 apart, right there. On full display, the hurry-up offense. And now Drew Lyons for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. The Lions are up by 3, 27-24, with 41 seconds. Here's the thing. They left 41 seconds. And the Rams have 2 timeouts. And all the Rams need is a field goal to force overtime. I think we're looking at overtime. It could very well be possible. The Rams have the weapons. Detroit will kick off. They left a lot of time on the clock. And with 2 timeouts, with that hurry-up offense, anything's possible in Madden 19. And now the kickoff. About 2 yards deep. Colson brings it out over the 15, 20. And Colson out to the 28-yard line. 37 seconds left. The Rams need about 45 yards to get to field goal range. They have 2 timeouts. Matthew Sinclair will come on. All they need is a field goal to force overtime. And the way this game has gone, overtime would be very poetic. Rams come out 1st and 10 from their own 28-yard line. 4 receivers wide, but in tight. Sinclair under center. Poetic this. Why are they handing off? McCutcheon. What was that? Tried to catch the Lions off guard. 30 seconds. 2nd and 10. Sinclair. Why are you handing off? McCutcheon out to the 33-yard line, and they call a timeout. Why? Why are you running? You've got to get 40 more yards. It'll be 3rd and 5. What are the Rams thinking? That Detroit's not going to cover the run? Rams still have 1 more timeout. 22 seconds left. Now they need about 40 yards or so. To get into field goal range. Why did they run? 4 wide. Single back. Sinclair in the shotgun. 3rd and 5. 22 seconds left. Sinclair draws back. Sinclair looking. Throws deep. Caught by Biggs. No, incomplete. Jackson Biggs almost had a one-handed catch. Cody Neal knocks it away for the Lions. 16 seconds left. It'll be 4th and 5. That was a well-timed hit. Well, they have to go for it. 4th and 5. 4 wide. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair draws back. Sinclair throws. Caught by Biggs. Down to the 47-yard line. They take a timeout with 10 seconds left. 21 yards to Jackson Biggs. The thing is, though, the Rams are out of timeouts. And they still need about 15 to 20 yards for a field goal attempt. I would try a quick out on the sideline. Try to get closer. Get out of bounds. They'll probably throw the Hail Mary, though. Nope, they're going to try to get closer. They've got to get out of bounds. 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. Sinclair looking, throws to the sideline. Caught by Jackson. Harold Jackson out of bounds at the 18-yard line. 25 yards to Harold Jackson. With 5 seconds remaining. Holy is right. And with 5 seconds left, the Rams will line up for a 35-yard field goal to send this game to overtime. What a play call. What a catch. And Jackson got out of bounds. Lucas Ewing from 35, and the Lions want to ice him. Evil Dead says, miss. We could be headed to overtime here. If we go to overtime, we're not going to have a college game tonight. 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. That's incidental. 5 seconds left. And this will be a 35-yard field goal attempt. Lions lead at 27-24. Both teams are 2-0. It's been a great game. It's been an outstanding game. I will drink an entire bottle of ranch if they miss this. Viking Skywalker hoping they make it. From 35, Lucas Ewing. The snap, kick is up, and the kick is good. We're tied at 27 with 1 second left. The Rams will kick off. Now watch Detroit return it for a touchdown. I'd laugh. But it looks like this one's going to overtime. I knew it was going to be a great game, and it's turned out that way. Jax is hoping they return it. Chris Hankerson will kick off. It'd be the greatest end for a game in a long time. And now Hankerson will kick off. From the 6, Dylan Neal on the return over the 25, and Neal gets taken down at the 29-yard line. We're going to overtime. Live from the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, Los Angeles, California. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. The Lions 27, the Rams 27. All right, the way it works. No, this is not the first overtime. It's like the third, I think. Let's see who wins the toss, then I'll tell you how the overtime rules work. The Lions have won the toss. They'll get the ball first. All right, this is Madden 19. So if the team that gets the ball first in overtime, if they get a touchdown on this opening drive, they win the game outright. Anything less than that, the Rams will get a possession. So the Lions can win the game if they score a touchdown on this drive. And that's the overtime rule I prefer. Hankerson will kick off as we start the overtime period. From the 5, Neal over the 15, 20. And Dylan Neal out to the 27-yard line. We have had exactly 20 double overtime games in our history. We did not have a double overtime game last season. We did not have a single one. We've had regular overtime. But we don't have ties here at Jammin' Sports. We'll keep playing until somebody wins. The way these two teams can play offense, though, I don't think we're going to double overtime. 1st and 10 for Detroit at their own 27. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson to Jamison. And Carter Jamison dragging Rams out to the 37-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll bring up 2nd and 1. How many overtimes have we had this season? I think this is the 3rd. Let me go look at the schedule here real quick. I got everything marked down. You know what? You're right. We haven't had an overtime. I'm looking at the schedule here. This is our first overtime of the season. All right. I thought we had at least one more. 2nd and 1. Dickerson, play action. Rolls out, throws, caught by Aarons. And Kevin Aarons out to the 41-yard line. A gain of 4, and that'll be a Detroit first down. So I stand corrected. This is the first overtime of this season. We have never had a 3 overtime in our history. We've only had 20 double overtimes. Now we came close. It was about 7 seasons ago. The Colts and the Bills. The Colts finally won the game with 13 seconds left in the second overtime. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Dickerson to Jamison. And Jamison back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. Well, actually a gain of a yard. Will Boone on the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 9. This has been the game of the season so far. I think this one surpasses Tampa Bay Green Bay. On 2nd and 9, Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson hands off to Jamison. Gets the first down. Carter Jamison across midfield to the 48-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 11. And the Lions are in Ram territory. Remember now, if Detroit gets a touchdown, the game's over. If they get a field goal, the Rams will get a possession. 1st and 10 Detroit from the Ram 48-yard line. 4 wide for Detroit. Dickerson in the shotgun, 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. 319.
Dickerson hands off to Jamison, and Carter Jamison 3 yards to the 45-yard line. Make it a 2-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 8. Santonio Benson on the tackle. Just a great game. A lot more offense than our first game. The 49ers beat the Redskins 9-7 earlier tonight. 5 wide, empty backfield. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson drops back, throws, caught by Isaac Peak, and forced out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A gain of 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 1. And that'll stop the clock with 5.5 minutes left here in the first overtime. Wish it was Matthew Stafford more. That's funny. 3rd and 1 from the 39-yard line. Dickerson in the shotgun.
Here we go. Green 39.
Dickerson to Henderson, and Henderson does not get the first down. DJ Coles comes up and makes the tackle. In his 10th year out of Tennessee, decision time for Detroit. 4th and inches. Boy, man. I don't know. We're in overtime. It's hard to tell what they do in overtime. Do they go for it? It'd be a 55-yard field goal. They're going to try it. Drew Lyons from 55 to take the lead. Snap, kick is up. Oh, that's a bad kick. He missed it. Guess what? We're now in sudden death. The next team that scores wins the game. It doesn't matter who or how. The Rams will take over with great field position at their own 45-yard line. And all the Rams need is a field goal. Matthew Sinclair will come on. He's had a great day, over 300 yards passing. Sinclair is a much better fit with the Rams than he ever was with the Chiefs. He had moderate success for the Chiefs, but he's had great success with the Rams. Rams will start from their own 45, 4:46 left in the first overtime. We're now in sudden death. The Rams can win it with a field goal. 5 wide. Sinclair in the shotgun, empty backfield. Sinclair draws back. Sinclair throws, caught by Jackson Biggs, turns upfield and out to the 39-yard line. A gain of 16 yards for Jackson Biggs. First down Rams in Lion territory. They're not in field goal range yet. It'd be 56 yards from here. It has been a dynamite game. It's a shame that either team would have to lose. It's one of those rare games where both teams have played well. This one is good as advertised. 1st and 10 from the Lion 39-yard line. Sinclair in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Sinclair draws back. Throws down the middle. Caught by Barnett. To the 27. A gain of 12. Bryce Barnett, the tight end. And now the Rams are in field goal range. It'd be a 44-yard field goal from there. I like what you said earlier. If they meet in the playoffs, whoever loses is going to want to get revenge. If they both get to the playoffs, we're going to look back on this game. 1st and 10. Sinclair under center. 3:45 left in the overtime. Sinclair looking. He's got all sorts of time. Boy, he's got all day. He throws, and it bounces around incomplete. Harold Jackson tried to come back for it. Couldn't catch it. That was dangerous. It popped up in the air. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 27-yard line. 3:35 left in the first overtime. 4 wide. Sinclair in the shotgun, 2nd and 10. Sinclair to Preston. And they hand off to Walker Preston down to the 20-yard line, a gain of 7. Now it's a 37-yard field goal. It'll be 3rd and 3 for the Rams at their Lion 20-yard line. Now, I would be tempted to go ahead and kick it now on 3rd down in case something goes wrong. If you can't make a 37-yard field goal, you don't deserve to be out there. Let's see if the Rams bring out the kicking unit. No, they want to get closer. All right. 3rd and 3 from the 20-yard line. 5 receivers wide. Sinclair in the shotgun, back to throw. Sinclair throws, caught by Harold Jackson. Touchdown Rams. They win it in overtime. Your final score, the Rams 33, the Lions 27. The Rams go to 3-0. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. We'll see you tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern. Good night, everybody.